All right, so welcome back to Myth the Wind Age. When we last left off, the party had fought the Myrkridia, which was a race of beastmen serving the dark, who were terrorizing humankind and basically wiping them out all through the previous age over the course of the last 1,000 years. We reached that critical turning point where the comet has lit up the sky, signaling the end of the Wind Age, and a new age is on the verge, on the cusp of beginning. The party has, for the first time in recent human history, defeated the Myrkridia, driving them back from the eastern frontier city of Gower, and is now pursuing them into the Dire Marsh, which is the swamplands kind of in the northwest part of the map here. The party trekked into the swamp. I can't remember if you guys fought any. Oh, you were tracking some Myrkridia that had fled into the swamp, I believe. The party had traveled a ways south of their original route to try to avoid pursuit by the Myrkridia because they didn't want to get ambushed in the swamp by these creatures. These creatures are very they're not brave. They're very cunning ambushers. They hunt kind of like wolves. You know, they like to attack from the flanks. You guys have been attacked that way a couple of times now. And you found an island of relative solidity in the swamp to spend the night. The party is just camped. And then you started traveling northward to find the lair of the Myrkridia, and you encountered this ward that was made using necromantic magic that surrounds an area of the swamp. So you have a pretty good idea where the lair is relative to you guys, because it's, you can kind of follow the arc of the ward and figure out where the center of it is. But nobody has dared to cross the ward at this point. What do you guys do?
Like, do we trek deeper, you're saying? Or
Yeah.
this ward is stopping us?
It's not stopping you. It's like an alarm. It's going to let the Myrkridia know that you're here.
Right, okay.
Time to party.
All right.
Well,
We can't stop it. Can we stop it?
I don't know. What do you guys have to try to stop it with?
Yeah, aren't you guys magic-y people? We got druids, we got bards, we got flamepire guy. Any magics you guys could do to get rid of a ward? No.
I'm not hearing anybody come forward with ward breaking magic. I think we established already that the ranger was not able to break it. We don't have the druid here presently, so I think you guys.
I don't think that my fire magic can do anything to help that either. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you could blast the ward. It's going to set it off anyway.
Yeah.
But it might, maybe it would delay or disrupt the spell depending on how expertly you did it. You could maybe blast it in multiple locations or something like that.
What if find?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's blast it in multiple locations.
Okay. Yes, I'm trying to remember what NPCs you guys had with you. You had. Was it just you? I think you. Okay, yeah, you had Yulia the Spearwoman and Ludwig the Spearman with you, I believe, and Mina. That sound right? You guys probably don't remember, but you guys are talking to Mina. I'm gonna say. So she's the one that suggested the explosive thing. So you're gonna try to set up the ward in multiple places so they don't know where the attack is coming from, right? So give me some kind of move for that. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to assist him with an arcane art.
Okay, very good. Roll your arcane art.
He's so.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right, it didn't go off.
Okay, so you start playing music in the night, and you notice that the swamp is kind of raucous. There's a lot of, even though you guys have been crashing through, you created sort of a local area of quiet. but there's bird calls and things moving through the trees in the distance and so forth. But as soon as Gustav starts to play, everything else in the swamp gets quiet, and all you guys can hear is his music. Okay, so then Bram, I believe it's up to you. Or Dram, excuse me.
Maybe we should. Oh, sorry.
You gonna do something?
Dram.
Yeah. What? I mean,
I have a really stupid idea.
can I do it? Can I do it alone? I can't do it alone, right? Am I? Or can I? Can I try?
Yeah, but you're just trying to use your flame to set off the word, right?
But
Yeah. No,
why
I
do
was
we want to
trying to.
just
I
set
thought
off
you
this
said
one?
that we can use it to blow up. We could use it to blow up something.
Yeah, so
Aren't they going to have multiple wards, right? It's not just this one ward, right? They probably got them in a circle around something. Does that make
right,
sense? Is that
yeah.
crazy?
Yep, no,
Okay,
you're right.
So why don't we find some of these other wards and maybe activate one with an NPC that'll just immediately start running away, right? And they'll all maybe go towards that point, at which point we can maybe push through, fucking up our own ward, or maybe alerting two wards on one side and we come on the other. We give it a little time, right? So they start going towards the ward that gets set off. Our NPC runs like hell. We time it right. We say, oh, at sundown, we'll do it at sundown or whatever. So it's something we all know. All right. Do we want to face them at night? Maybe we want to face them in the day or something, like dawn or something. And then they maybe a large amount of their force will go to that ward, and then we just charge in past this ward and see what we can fuck up with their main guys already out of wherever they are. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe that's a lot of ifs, I guess.
I'll do it, says Yulia. How will I know when you want me to set off the word, or should I shout something after I set it off?
No. You'll set off the ward. We'll send him. We'll figure out the circle, and the farthest one away or whatever. We'll put our NPC there, and they'll set it off at dawn. Or I don't know, the hour after dawn or something like that. So we don't miss it. I don't know. Can we send two NPCs so they make sure they don't oversleep or something? Or we could send one of us. I mean, shit, one of our PCs that's not here right now. Our druid could be there, the one to be doing it or something. Or maybe the punk or whatever. Is the punk here? The punk's not here, right?
Yep, I'm here. I'll go.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you're
is.
here. Okay. Well, that's more like let's send somebody off. I don't want you to get stuck away from the party exactly.
Dude, I like this swamp hardly even bothers me. I mean, it's sticky and yucky, but I'm really good at moving through stuff.
Yulia's like, yeah, he can go with me. She kind of grins.
All right, I have no objection. I feel very because sure? I always my drive is thirst for recognition, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go with her.
Like you're just bait. That's the whole point, is to just be bait
So
and
what?
run away.
I jumped off the fucking wall and waded into the enemy.
Well, then, you've missed the point. Then we should all go there so that you don't immediately die.
That's fine. I got a Yulia.
All right,
I'll keep him alive.
All right, fuck it, whatever.
All right, so the party splits up, and are you guys trekking around?
Let's split the party. Let's do it.
Of course. So are you guys trekking around?
Let me just for the record, this is not in any way, shape, or form the plan that I was talking about. Okay, thank you. Just had to make sure of that.
I have the secret because I have a connection to Drom Stroker. I hold his brand. We have a connection. So that's what I'll use to lead ourselves way back, even if you guys move. But I was telling you that.
Okay, so are you guys circling the whole perimeter of the ward, which basically encompasses 2/3 of the swamp, or are you gonna just set it off at another area?
Set up another area, then I'll lead us to a point. We'll meet up no matter what.
Okay, so you guys go, and somebody make me a defy danger to set off the ward. Tell me exactly what you're doing to set it off.
Fire, baby.
Okay. Yeah, so you basically set the ward ablaze with your flaming chain, and Yulia's keeping a lookout, so there's no immediate visible effect when the ward goes off. You destroy this thing that's like carved into a post or a rotten log sticking out of the swamp, and you deface it and it's burning. And then Yulia's sitting there with you, like, should we run?
Yeah, let's head back towards where we think if they go through, we'll meet up with them or something.
Okay. You guys hear howls in the distance coming from, you think, the north or maybe the west. It's hard to tell. Other party, you guys also hear the howls. Who's going to set off the other ward, or who's going to pass through first?
I will.
Okay. Dram.
So our plan is literally just to split the party and fight 2 complete fights with the Myrkridians? Like, that's the plan, guys? Really? Really? Okay, all right.
All right, what's done is done.
What are we doing? The other party, what are we doing? I thought we were trying to figure things out, get them to get that, but I guess we're gonna. Should we just charge in? Should we wait at the ward? The rest of us, what do you guys want to do? Wait for him to come to us?
All right, so you guys are arguing about what to do. Dram, what are you doing to set off the ward? Or are you waiting and talking through it first?
Can I chuck a fireball?
Absolutely. Roll me some kind of move for that, maybe Zuko style, or whatever you prefer.
I mean, there's absolutely no benefit to striking them both at the same time, right? But okay, all right, moving on.
Let me see.
Okay. The effect is short-lived, lasting only a moment. Fortunately, in this case, you only really need a short-lived effect. You burst the little totem thing that's at the edge of the ward perimeter, and it burns. And when the second ward goes off, Dram, since you're a little more sensitive to the magic than some of the other guys like Jack, you can actually see the ward. You can see that there's this. It's not like a dome, but there's sort of like an area, like a circle on the ground that we can kind of sense the energy, and the energy kind of flees and vanishes as you destroy the totem. And that's when the howls seem to grow louder somehow. What do you guys do next?
Let's see.
Rufus, it dawns on you that this position that you're in is a really bad one for archery. You guys are in a low-lying area, like it's a little bit. You do have a tree, like you could climb a tree, but this area that you're in is kind of like at a low depression in the ground that you guys picked because it was a good place to hide your campsite.
Oh, we better get out of here then, yeah?
Mm.
Let's get to higher ground.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys start moving to higher ground. Jack, what are you and Yulia doing?
We're heading towards the center, right?
Okay, all right. Roll me Defy Danger Strength.
Strength. All right, well, just -2 on this one. Whatever. Do I get just Defy Danger? There we go. I got to click it. Go strength. All right, got it. And then I hit that. 9.
Okay. So you have the idea that you guys are going to race towards the center of the ward, but when you're walking through a swamp, running isn't really running. You're slogging through, wading waist deep in this muck, and it kind of pulls at your boots and slows you down and makes it hard for you to move. So, but you managed to find. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so
I'm actually slowed down by what's her name, and I have to slow down a little bit, so that's probably why.
Okay.
I'm really good at moving through stuff.
Okay, so you find what kind of route do you find that lets you guys get to the center quicker?
Almost through the trees, those mangroves and stuff like that. We find an old path used by these monsters. So any moment they could come, but we're using it to speed our way.
Nice, I like it. Okay, so you guys Yeah, so you guys, in fact, you're the first ones to spot them. You,
I love Rufus.
what's that?
I said I love Rufus.
Yeah, you guys are the first ones to spot them. So you see them as like, I guess you guys have, you, Jack, are human, so you don't see well in the dark. Are you carrying a light source? Are you stumbling through by feel? What is your
My chain is like a torch.
chain? Okay, so um, so you see them appearing. You see there's a small party of them appearing at the edge of their torchlight. You could at the edge of your chain light, I should say. Their eyes glint in the dark, and they just kind of appear. They're maybe 50, 60 yards away, and they're just up there on this hill, kind of watching you. And then you hear howls, but it doesn't seem like the ones watching you are howling.
I'm going to try to do discern realities.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to reach out between, or maybe it's using the bonds.
I mean, you're about to be ambushed. You know exactly what's going to happen. You're about to be ambushed. What do you mean?
Well, he's trying to spot the ambush.
All right, so there it is.
All right.
I might get a +1 from having bonds if I use that, right?
Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, the bond doesn't really help you in this.
Take experience points for this failure.
Yeah, take an experience. So you're looking around. You're like, "Where's the ambush?" And then you see it as they all come at you at the same time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't get any better than that.
So, Gustav, you said you were headed for higher ground. Is that right?
Yep.
You hear there's a change in the pitch of the howls of the Myrkridia. It sounds like they have. Some of them has spotted prey. You figure that the ones that are, roving around the swamp looking are going to start heading towards your other party. What do you do?
Turn to Dram Stokers. It's like, it looks like they're going after the other group. Maybe we could flank them.
Aye! Let's do that!
All right, so somebody give me a defy danger strength, I guess, to get that party from that group to get the group to catch up with the other group that's fighting.
Woo! That shit's all janky.
Wait, catch up to them. What are we doing? What are
But you guys are, well, I should say you guys are converging right towards the center of the ward, so you guys are gonna meet up.
We provoked an ambush just so we could be there late. I mean, this is amazing. It's an amazing strategy. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts in this party.
We're now literally running to the ambush. This is fantastic.
Okay, so are you guys? Let me ask you this, Rufus. Are you gonna split there?
I'm sneaking away. Yeah, just like I said, I'm sneaking away with Skeeter the Bear, and I'll try to maybe trace them from way back. But like, these guys seem insane. I mean, completely lunatic, and I'm a fucking hick furball from in the fucking sticks, and I think they're fucking nuts.
Okay, roll me.
I want to stealth if I can. I want to try to hide.
Okay, roll me defy danger dex.
Okie dokie. $13.
Nice. Okay, so you find a nice, surprisingly like stable, elevated position. You kind of climb up. A slope of like fallen logs, which initially looks slippery, but you're able to navigate it without difficulty. What's that?
Actually, that should have been a 12. I added 1 for my bear. I don't know if he's trained to defy. Well, actually, he is. He actually has the trait stealthy.
It's only a 12.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
It's actually a 13. No, it's actually a 13. My bear is trained in stealth. My giant bear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're good either way. So, so the bear is like lurking low in the swamp, and he's kind of finding the way, and you're relying as much on his kind of feel for things in his sense of smell as your Firbolg low light vision. You guys find that there is a sort of more direct route to the nest than these guys are taking. They started going off, like crashing in the direction where the howls are, and you had a little bit northward, sort of following them and keeping pace with them, but you're keeping like an overview position where you can watch what's going on with them. Tell me if that's an inaccurate characterization of your movements.
No,
Okay.
that makes plenty of sense. I do. If I see another path, and you said to the hatchery, or you said something about eggs, or what did you say?
To the lair, yeah.
To the lair. Okay.
Or I think I said nest. Yeah.
Badass is about there. All right. Yeah. Thank you. That's what's up. I'll show you.
Yeah. Okay. So you start heading for the nest, and you get to a point where you can see both the nest and the rest of the party, and then Jack, so Yulia throws her spear almost before you see the thing coming at you. So she starts to turn and look around, and then just immediately hurls her spear off into the dark, and reaches over her shoulder and pulls another one. And you hear the howl of the creature that she hit, that was trying to flank you guys. And the three that were in front of you come rushing out of the darkness, and they're, you can see their kind of fiendish faces, thick and drooling as they, run towards you. What do you do?
I immediately whip my chain on fire and cause it to burst into flame. I'm going to hack and slash.
All right, do it.
All right, I've got, what is my thing here? Bernie Brand says it is fiery.
Yep.
Touch, dangerous, and then Alco can pick, so it'll be near +1 damage. And was it? May also choose from these. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, anyways, here's hack and slash. Bam.
Nice. Okay. So you lash out and you get one of them immediately with a chain. What do you do to him? What does the chain do to him?
Oh, it just whips around and catches one of the other guys. So I think I do damage, right?
Yeah, do your damage.
All right. Oh, I get +2 because I'm outnumbered.
Nice. Right. Okay. Oh, that's good for you, because that means they're not gonna be able to counterattack immediately. That's a big deal.
5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay. So you kill one of them. That briefly halts their advances. They kind of scatter. They fear the flames from the chain, and you immediately grab one of them and kind of flay him, and then lash out for another one. And what do you do to the second one?
Oh, it's right. It's his. I kick him in the balls and then look back at what's her name.
Okay. She's turning. She's throwing a spear at another one behind you guys. And you hear another cry as the creature gets hit. And then the third one comes at. You see that it looks between you with the flaming chain and Yulia, who's facing the other way, throwing a spear at something out in the darkness, and it goes straight for Yulia. What do you do?
I'm going to defend, I guess it is, right?
Okay, go for it.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, okay. So you step aside in a split second as it pounces, and it lashes into you with its claws. Let's see. Okay, you take 6 damage. And it grabs hold of the chain, tangling it up, and making it hard for you to wield it. As you sort of, it's not so much, I guess, that it's not pulling the chain out of your grip, but it's like getting wrapped up in it, so you don't have like the mechanical advantage. You don't have the leverage to really swing it. But you both kind of get tangled up in the chain, and you can feel the heat of your own flames, or I should say Dram's flames, around you. And Yulia turns, and Rufus, you spot these guys before the rest of the party does because of your overview position. So you see Jack's flames lighting up the night as and he's kind of in this little narrow clearing on the slope of a hillside, and you see that there is he's fighting a group of Myrkridia with the spearwoman that he went with, but you see that there's another group of Myrkridia closing from the northeast that's about to come on them directly over the ridge, like maybe 20 yards away from where they're at.
And
what do
that's
you do?
just those two. This is just the punk and
Yeah, it's just a group of two. You see that you can see that Dram's group is also getting pretty close.
All right. I internal dialogue. I see what a sacrifice is about to be made, and thinks to himself, "God damn, that fucking punk is crazy, but he's fucking cool." And then I take off towards the hatchery. Like, God damn it, if he's going for it, I'm going for it. And so
Okay.
I take off to the hatchery. I'm gonna try to set fire to like the lair or some shit.
Nice.
So
Okay.
off.
Okay. So you.
I mean, I'm not gonna yell or anything. I want to keep my quiet.
Right. Yeah. So you slip northward. You come. Actually, I guess you're already within sight of the lair. So you can see that there is another group of Myrkridia that's kind of just lurking around the lair. There's one that's like barking at them, and they speak. When they speak to each other, they speak kind of silently. Your Fearbulk ears can hear because you register a lower range than humans do. But they, they're one of them's barking in a subsonic or subnormal hearing, whatever the term for that is. He's barking at the others, barking orders and telling them to get ready, and so they're starting to like arrange an ambush.
Dog whistle super high or like super low wail?
It's super low.
Super low.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so that's just the super low sound rumbling, that they're making, and they are sort of arranging this ambush around the lair, not knowing that you can already see them because of your sneaky approach. And they've got like guys climbing up on top of the entrance to the lair, and keeping away from view so that they can ambush whoever comes in. What do you do?
It's a lot more dangerous than I presumed. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. Yep. All right. I don't know who's up or going here.
Okay, so what are you going to do something? Or are you going to wait?
No, I mean, I got to do something. They're how big of a group we talk? I mean, they're guarding the layer. They're presuming that the layer is going to be struck. They're presuming that we are thinking ahead or something. Is that right?
Yeah. So
pretty smart.
Aside from the alpha, it looks like there's 5 others.
Oh, that's a lot for me. Okay. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. If we're all crazy, we're all crazy. I guess it's just you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Says the bear.
Let's get nuts.
So the bear starts moving low into an ambush position, like supposing that they're going to come at you. When you start firing, it's going to get ready to ambush them as they
hit them on the side. Right?
Yeah,
exactly. All right, so try to pop their main boy there. You said they seem to have a leader and like a squad with them.
So you can
building around.
Yeah, you can volley if you want to try to hit the leader.
Yeah. I wanna make a show of it, baby. Hit this boy. Here we go. No. I guess I'll go for it. What's that?
No, I was going to say, can his name be Squancho?
Squanch.
They don't have human pronounceable names, so you can call him Squancho if you want.
Okay.
If you'd like, you can call him what you will.
But it's going to be irrelevant in a minute anyway. Okay.
I think I definitely get my hit. Do I roll some damage here? I think I get a little bonus from my old.
Okay, so you're placing yourself in danger is the option you're choosing.
Oh, I see. Deal your damage. Choose one.
So you can fire a bunch of shots and use ammo. You can deal reduced damage, or you can.
I'll take several shots and reduce ammo. I've got an ammo pack.
Okay, very good.
So I'm down to 2 slots on the ammo pack.
Okay, yeah. So you fire a couple of arrows. Deal your damage.
Pop. All right. This
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I mean, I would say as a player of esteemed assholeness that I would add my +3 for the bear, but you know,
Yeah, you should definitely add the bonus for the bear because as he's going to deal damage to them in general. He might not go directly for the leader because he doesn't want to like spring their ambush. He's smarter than that. But you know, he's gonna hit. You're gonna hit the leader, and then as they close, he's gonna grab one of them, so he'll deal his damage.
Right. All right, so it's a total of 10 then, whoever you're hitting.
Okay, yeah. So you hit the leader. What part of the body do you hit him? It's not going to be the head because this is not a killing blow.
Sure. I put one through his calf, like his fucking upper leg. It just
Oh yeah. Okay. So he So he topples and screeches audibly, and the others all scramble for cover. They don't immediately realize where the shot came from, but the bear, as they start to scatter, the bear like looms up out of the swamp and grabs one of them and just pulls him down into the water, and he disappears in a puddle of froth. Dram, you're running to meet up with Jack. You run into this second group that I was talking about to Rufus earlier. What is the terrain like where you encounter them?
It's gravelly volcanic rock.
Okay. So you guys are in a promontory of rock that's like sticking out of the swamp, and they climb up on it to get a look and see what's going on, so they can plan their next ambush. And you see them up there on the rock as you're coming up on them. What do you do?
Oh, I shoot fire out of my fists or something.
Okay, go for it.
Look at my character. I don't know what to do. Hang on. I guess that's Zuko style, right?
Yeah, can be.
Okay, all right. Here we go. The swamp is a bit. The air is thick in the swamp, and it's gas,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
And there's like a little bit of methane that's kind of like, sitting atop the like water, like just right there. I like bend down into a squat and kind of swirl it around in my hands. And as I start spinning and swirling it around my hands, like I ignite a bit, and then it starts to kind of glow into a green flame that sort of spreads out in a circle around me. And then I amass that fire and I direct it at this creature.
Awesome.
That's my description.
Take +1 forward for using the swamp.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
I needed it.
You did.
It only lasts a moment, but that's fine.
All right. Yeah. So you blast them, deal your damage.
All right. Damage is my regular D8 damage.
Yeah.
Let me see. Boom. Oh.
Okay. So unfortunately, the methane also sort of. You hit one of them, you scorch him pretty bad, but the methane also kind of is hard to control. Like it doesn't really, it's a gas floating around. It doesn't really go exactly where you direct it to go.
Yeah.
So fire spreads out over a large area and it doesn't all hit your intended targets. So you scorch one of them pretty good. He kind of like falls off the rock into the swamp. And the others turn and start charging you. Gustav, you see one of them looks at you and thinks, that's the weak one. I'm going to get that one. What do you do?
Oh, Gustav, you're the weak one.
Oh,
Little do they know.
I stand behind Dram Stoker.
Okay.
I look around to see if anybody's hurt.
So nobody in your party is hurt yet, I don't think.
All right. In that case, I'm going to power up Dram Stoker.
Okay. Is that an arcane art?
As I stand behind him.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So I'm going to give him a +1d4 forward to damage, and next time someone assists Dram Stoker, they give him a +2 instead of +1.
Yeah, I think you have to pick one of those two effects.
Oh, I have a Eldritch Tones,
Oh,
which
okay, my
allows
bad.
me to do two.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Dram, do your thing again. You get a second shot before they close, because they were not expecting
cool.
this.
Yeah, I close my fist, and the remaining methane kind of like that's late and it didn't ignites.
Okay, you're not getting the +1 forward this time, but roll it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Oh,
Ugh.
same
Don't-
thing. Wait,
don't
am
forget-
I actually rolling? Is this thing actually rolling? It is
You
rolling,
can
right?
hover and get the formula.
No,
It's
it is rolling.
2d6 plus 1.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's right.
That's fine.
Yeah. So you blast.
It smells like farts.
Yeah.
It just smells like farts.
So you blast this methane. Unfortunately, the methane is also surrounding you guys. So deal your damage, and it's going to apply equally to everybody. And the two of you guys, Gustav and Dram, can both defy danger dexterity to reduce the damage.
All right.
Watch him roll an 8. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So you can defy danger dex to avoid the 1 damage, or you can just take the 1 damage.
I'm gonna roll defy danger because that's more exciting.
Okay. All right. So you. Oh no. Okay. So
I'm the worst
Look at
simulator
Gustav.
ever.
He's like, what danger?
So Gustav ducks down under the water. Dram, you look at this horrible putrid water, and you're like, "I'm just gonna take the damage."
Yeah, no, I do a backflip or something, but I fall into the water. Like
Yeah. So
it wasn't a good backflip. It was just.
Okay. Yeah. So you take 1 point of damage, and then one of them is going to attack you. So he's going to deal his damage as well. Actually, let me roll. The one that you did kill, the one that was scorched, that was picking himself up out of the swamp. This blast of flame just like flattens him back against the rock promontory.
That was enough. Yeah.
Yep. And so you killed that one guy, and then these guys. What's their damage? You only got 1 on you right now, so it's D6. Okay, you take 2 damage.
Woo!
You didn't add your D4 to damage from Gustav. Add your roll D4.
Oh, he doesn't want to.
I'm sorry.
No, good point. Oh!
Okay, so you're taking 5 damage instead of the 1. But you do kill another one of them, though. So the first one that...
Wait, doesn't that apply to all of them? Wouldn't it kill all of them then?
No, well, no, it's...
Applying the same damage to everybody in the party. It applies to them too, right?
Yeah, but they're like up... They're up on an overlook. They're not down in the water with you guys. So only the ones that have jumped down in the water already are getting hit. So you guys, you killed the one that's down in the water, and you killed another one that jumps down, and then the third one jumps down and comes after Dram.
I'm an embarrassment to the Fire Nation.
Yeah, so you create this huge blast. They're stunned for a moment, though. Jack, so you finish off all 3 of them. Yulia finishes off the 2 that came from behind you. And then you guys see this explosion that lights up the whole swamp just a little ways to your right. What do you do?
Oh, we charge through to it, of course.
Okay, all right. So you guys charge in. Roll me Defy Danger Strength.
Why is it always strength, but isn't that dex?
Because you're just like you're powering through. Well, actually, I mean, if you want to like climb or something,
that'd be like 13.
Okay,
whatever.
You're fine.
I don't care about danger.
So
let's go.
You tear through the swamp, and you get your movement thing anyway. So, you quickly weave your way between the mangroves, and you get there, and you see them, the Myrkridia, from the side as they jump off the rock and go running down towards Dram. What do you do?
Is there anybody on top?
Yeah, so they've all just jumped down. So there was there was like 4 of them on top. What's that?
I go right for the center of them.
Okay, go for it. Yulia also throws her spear. Take +2 damage for that.
All right. I'm going to take just the +2. I don't want to give me more damage, so I'm going to just roll damage. I'm going to add +2. I'm outnumbered, so that's +2. So that's +4, +1. This is my last charge of my thing, so it'll go out.
Okay.
So that'll be 5 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you kill one and you wrap up another one's legs. And
6. Sorry.
Another one stumbles into you, Gustav, but it looks dazed and confused. You come up out of the water, and it's like startled to see you, but it looks like it wants to eat you anyway, kind of, but it's not entirely sure about it. What do you do? Gustav, it's you.
Me? I'll continue to stand behind Dramstoker, and I'm going to continue to sing.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe
Alright.
if you don't act like he's not there, then he'll go away. That's the strategy.
See, I'm going to heal Dramstoker with 3,
Okay.
and
All
he gets to
right.
do. And I'm popping up his attack again, so he could do 1d4 damage.
All right, so Dram, I'm going to give you a choice because he's decided to cast a spell instead of dealing with the enemy that's coming straight at him. So you can either defend him or he could just take damage without a roll. Which do you prefer?
I'll defend him.
Okay, so roll the
I'm
defense
do some
move.
more messy karate. Here comes
All
the
right.
messy karate. This is con. It has to be con.
Yeah.
Karate, you
Yeah, because you're basically taking the hit for him, but you can try to
Okay, I was just
mitigate the
clarifying.
damage.
I was just clarifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice. All right, so
Yuppie.
spend one hold to choose one of these effects.
I'm sorry. Give me a sec.
Take your time.
Maybe halve the damage?
Half the attack's effect or damage.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so he's still going to hit Gustav, but you like get into a way enough to make him stumble. So his claws are he's a little off kilter anyway. So he deals pretty good choice. So he deals only 3 damage to you, Gustav.
All right.
Rufus, you see this explosion go up in the swamp. You can see those guys fighting over there. You've got your own problems over here, though. The bear is unfortunately getting itself in a sticky situation because it's grabbed one guy. It goes after another one of the guys because its instinct once it gets into this brawling situation is to fight. But you guys are kind of relying on stealth for this attack because you're outnumbered. So I'm gonna give you its instinct penalty. What do you do?
Instinct penalty on like whatever move.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, well, I might waive that depending what you do, but
Sure. No, I got you. Well, I'm all in. I'm all in, baby. It's time. I mean, I'm ready to spend another ammo. I'm ready to go all out here. Let me see here. Like, I want to take out this guy who I want to finish the one that he's wounded, if possible.
he killed the one outright.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm trying to keep him from being too outnumbered, right? I'm trying to give him time.
Okay, so
because they aren't charging me yet.
All right, so if you're prioritizing keeping them at bay over dealing damage, then I'm going to say it's Defy Danger Dex as opposed to a volley. Is that cool with you?
So I can't do damage. Okay.
You could choose to do damage, or you could choose to defend, or you can try to roll really well and maybe get both.
I get you. Okay. That's fine. For now, I don't want. I want to make sure that in the next turn that he is not completely surrounded, so that I can start focusing on popping boys.
Okay, so Defy Danger Dex. If you get a stunning success, then you can also deal your damage.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
10 for you.
Deal your damage.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
So you guys are doing what you do best.
This plus 3. Oh, max damage.
Oh.
Max damage. Woo!
Okay.
Right to 11.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a decision. Do you want to finish off all of the little guys, or do you want to finish off the leader and maybe 1 or 2 of those guys?
Finish off the leader and 1 or 2 of those guys, and fucking howl to the moon, motherfucker.
Yeah, so the leader pulls himself up and starts shouting at the other guys to advance, and as he opens his mouth to start to scream, you put an arrow right through his throat, and then they turn and look at him for a second, and that's long enough for the bear to grab 1, and you get another one with an arrow. So they're down to, what did I say? There was 6 at the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
You've killed 1, 2, 3, and then the leader. So you got 2 guys left.
Nice. All right, sweet.
All right, very good. Let's see. Going back to Dram. So you're kind of recovering from this blast. You see there's 2 dazed and confused Myrkridia left in the party that you were fighting. As Jack has come out of nowhere with his flaming chain and started laying into them. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot him with fire, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a fist of fire.
Okay.
I guess I would roll this. Okay,
Nice.
that's good.
Okay, deal your damage.
Wow, that's a good one.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
you kill both of them with a single blast.
And you got D4.
Okay.
I look at my fist in confusion.
The swamp is suddenly quiet again for a split second, and then you guys hear the howls as the remaining 2 Myrkridia from the other party at the lair entrance descend on Rufus's bear, but he's managing to keep them at bay. I'm going to go to Gustav. What do you do? So you got, I think, Jack and Dram are both somewhat injured, but you also know that Rufus is fighting over there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna heal up the party members so that they could go and get in there and fight.
Okay.
This time, let's see. Who's hurt worse, Jack or Dram?
Maybe Dram at this point. I got 5 down.
Oh, I have 14 out of 18.
I got 14 out of 19, so we're both about the same.
Good, yeah.
All right.
But can I mention we need an Obi-Wan for the story? Sorry, Rufus, Skeeter's gotta die.
What?
I gotta die. It just has to happen.
I'll heal Jack up this time.
Okay.
Somebody's gotta die.
Okay, so you take a
We
minute.
need an Obi-Wan.
So you take a minute. You're going to heal Jack, and what's the other effect that you're giving him?
The other effect, you do an additional 1d4 damage.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, it's going to take Jack a minute to get to the fight. So he's back and swinging, and he starts running. Presuming Jack towards the lair. And Rufus, give me another Defy Danger Dex for your bear.
Okay, sure.
No!
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your damage again.
I get damage too? Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind, brother. Honestly, I mean, that's just an attack. I'm out.
I mean, you're basically, they kind of started out in a scattered formation, and you're picking them off as they come out. So, okay, yeah. So you kill a third one.
You're very kind, DM. Thank you for your.
And then the bear kills the last one.
All right, yeah.
So you guys go rushing to the lair to help out Rufus, and there's just a bunch of dead bodies around the mouth of the lair, and Rufus is up on a hilltop, not even looking winded.
I got to give him a high five. The plan worked, lad. Good
Rufus.
The bear looks at you, Rufus.
You're the hero. I'm sorry.
Oh man, it ain't that light at all. I ain't ever seen a better diversion than that in my entire life. The whole goddamn swamp. You boys are cool as fuck. I could have never gotten so close. You boys are the bomb. I go around, I'm high-fiving, and so's the bear. The bear's trying to learn to high-five,
But then the bear dies like Obi-Wan.
The bear is like, I like this plan because I got to eat some beast men, but I also didn't like this plan because I had to wait in the swamp and it stinks.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move you guys to the lair map. Give me 1 second.
I'll take the time. I'm gonna take the time to heal everybody up to full.
Okay, go ahead.
You got me one hit there with. So it's just Dram that's wounded.
Yep.
You guys are both taking one decent hit, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm now a cleric. I took my second level as a cleric, and my only spell is Cure Light Wounds, so I could try the same.
All right.
Save it, because his is infinite. Yours is not.
Ah, a good point. Oh dear.
And it fix your. Oh, you guys are in the wrong place. Hold on. Ignore that.
Oh no! Don't ignore that. No.
Then I'll heal myself up.
There we go. You're down here now.
Quickly backed up to full.
And I have to make adjustments here because you guys killed a couple guys outside of the lair. Give me 1 second.
How great does he look? The guy with the tattoos on it for? Is it the druid? It looks like he's a body with like a big head. The giant
What is
bobblehead.
that?
It's a perfect
That's
bobblehead.
not
It's
one of
on
our
the
party.
barbarian.
No, that's Mina actually.
Put it
Oh,
back.
put it back.
Put it
Put
back.
it back.
Put
Put it
it
back.
back.
Put it back.
There we go. Like, cool, the barbarian has joined the party.
Oh my god.
Sorry, your head has been removed.
That's so weird how like I thought that was the image.
That's
I had
perfect.
no doubt. My brain was just like, oh, what is this guy?
Yeah, it's
Are we
amazing.
fighting him? I hope we're fighting him.
Who still needs healing?
Oh, we're pretty. I mean, they're not too
We're good.
hurt. They're pretty tough.
All right, so I guess everybody's back up to full.
Yeah.
We had somebody missing four out of.
Let's see.
Yeah, 4 and 5, and we're back to top.
So where should we put ourselves on the map?
So you guys should be all at the right place now.
We're all in the right place. It was just
Okay.
the beginning of the cave. I see. We're at the mouth.
You not
of the
see
cave.
there?
I don't have vision.
You need to give us token vision.
Oh, I missed. I think I missed copying your token. Give me 1 second.
Oh yes. If it's like the image that we see, then
Nope, I don't have vision.
You're the red guy. I think I missed you in the copy and paste. Hold on.
I'll put myself there, but I still don't have vision. So I'll put myself. Am I there?
Is that you? Okay.
I'm not going there. I'll delete.
Nope. What happened?
There I am.
There was a pog of you for a second and then it disappeared. What happened?
Oh, no, I deleted and put it in the right place because I was trapped by a door.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, yeah. So you guys come into this cavern, and it's, kind of dank and the water's dripping from the walls. It's a pretty unpleasant, like, dirty, muddy place to be. And there's, like, hundreds of Myrkridia tracks coming in and out of here. And there are, like, blood stains here and there on the floor from where a body has been dragged. And the cave is strangely quiet when you enter. Who's first in the marching order? Mina kind of wants to go first, but if one of you guys wants to walk ahead, you can.
Who was the girl that went with me?
That was Yulia. She's actually more like an archer. She wants to stay in the back.
All right, Mina's fine.
Okay. So Mina, let me give these guys a name. So this is Mina.
Is there an indication of airflow that there might be another exit from this cave, or is this the only exit as we can tell?
You could try to discern realities if you'd like to figure that out.
Assist me. Anybody got any good links with the old Rufus? I would appreciate an assist.
I got bonds with. I just have bonds with Rom.
Yeah, I have one with you.
No, I got one with Rufus. I got one with Rufus. Aid or interfere.
All right. Well, yeah, whichever one.
I get a
Hell
+1 on that one. So 9.
All right, sweet. All right, so that's definitely an assist at least. And now I am. Oh yeah, what do you want me to?
My character still doesn't have vision assigned to him.
This is just a discern
one sec.
reality. It's just not like a spout lore or something. This is just a. Right, we're cool.
Yeah, discern reality.
Discern
Okay,
reality.
you should see things now.
There we go.
And let me give you a light source as well. Oh, vision on. That probably helps.
Yeah, you knew my luck would run out eventually.
Not good. You got one.
Still a success, but All right.
Where's the entrance? There we go.
There you go. You can see now.
It's 9. It's not quite a 10, but we've still got something to take back. We get a little info here, boys and girls. Or something.
Okay. So what question do you want to ask me?
Yeah, guys, help me out. What do you think here? I mean, should we do the what is about to happen because it's obviously they've got an ambush, or should we?
Obviously should say who's really in control here.
No. Yeah. Let's do that one. Or what here is not what it appears to be.
That might just give us an ambush answer, but that's another good one. Sure, yeah.
I love fucking ambushing.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What here is not what it appears to be. That seems like a good one. Is everybody else down with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we'll drop it like it's hot.
Okay, yeah. So you guys look around and you pause for a moment and you listen, and over the sound of the light from Jack's chain and one of the berserkers, Ludwig, also has a torch. Over the sound of the sputtering of the torch and the flames from Jack's chain. Actually, does your chain still have flames, or did it go out?
Oh, I have to do I could probably just do a whatchamacallit.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and do that if you want to do that again.
So I got. I'm gonna throw. I gotta see what my chain is. What the hell is my chain? Where do I? It was. Where would my equipment be listed at, or something?
I think
my chain already is close and near already. But if it's not, then I add near to it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, yeah. So you've got that. So you guys look and you also listen. You hear there is a wind that goes through the cave that comes from somewhere else, and there is. You think at first that maybe there's another entrance, or another exit, but you also hear running water. So you think it could be that as well. And you hear one other thing as the party suddenly grows quiet. You hear the sounds of, actually, I'm going to say, you don't hear it, but Rufus hears the sounds of Myrkridia chanting.
All right.
I immediately whispering quietly, tell them that there's chanting down there. There's a lot of them. There's a whole crew of them down there. They're chanting like goddamn savages.
All right, I'm gonna go forward to find out where these things are chanting from.
Shit.
Right.
Did we figure out? We had the one answer, but I was wondering: is there any airflow? Is there another exit from this place? Is it kind of stale air? Is there any smoke leading out of it? Anything like that?
So the air is a little stale, so you don't think there's like another entrance proper, but there is water running down here, so there might be like a narrower entrance where the stream comes in or exits the area.
Okay. All right. So they might have it another way out. I was thinking of going like hardcore and like trying to get a fire going here and like almost smoke them out, but I don't even think we could find anything to burn in the fucking swamp.
Right. Jack, you round the corner and you see a Myrkridia there. The Myrkridia hasn't noticed you yet because you guys are being relatively quiet, and it's busily gorging itself on the corpse of someone that it has kidnapped from a nearby village.
All right. Do I see anything else?
So far, just him. He's very engrossed in his meal.
All right. Well, I will trash him.
Okay. Roll me a. I'm gonna say I was gonna say defy danger dex because of you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you kill him. I'm not gonna make you roll damage.
I use my Artful Dodger to whip through and then smash him in the head with my damage, and I think I'll take the what is it extra. Well, if I kill him, then I don't take damage, or it doesn't make a difference. All right, I'll just do damage. I got
you're killing him. You caught him off guard. I just realized I have all these guys in the GM layer. I should probably fix that so you guys can see them as you move through the tunnel.
He like I hit him in the back of the neck, and he chokes up an arm, falls out, and I'm like, oh, that's
yeah. Mina starts moving ahead into the cavern. Dram, it looks like you're next in line. Or who's up? Who's moving in next?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Okay, go ahead and move your token.
You got some serious size issues with some of these people.
Yeah, they're not designed to be bugs. They're just there. There you go. Okay. So Dram, are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you guys trying to be like rapid assault, catch them off guard?
Well, I am. I'm rapid.
I'd like to jump in the air and punch it in the face.
Okay. Well, there's no monster right in front of you right now. It's more asking like how whether you're trying to be quiet. In other words.
Oh no, not the one that was. Oh, he killed the one that was eating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Oh yes, we're being quiet.
Okay. So roll me defy danger dex.
Yeah, a quiet advance and then a fireball. I mean, we got a fire mage with us, boys and ladies.
Oh no!
Okay.
Not looking good. Oh,
So I'm gonna say
I
you're
suck
being
again.
pretty sneaky, but the Gower clan barbarian warriors are not particularly interested in being sneaky, so they
Them.
they start clanging ahead here, and you hear movement coming from down this hallway here. You see the Myrkridia round the corner over here. He looks confused when he sees you guys, and then he turns and goes to run. What do you do?
Kill him.
Okay,
Soup, go. Soup, go. Soup, go.
go ahead, do it.
Yeah, I do like a sideways double hand punch
Sorry.
that
Why'd you
emits a flame.
Okay, hit him.
All
Nice,
right,
deal your
I hit him.
damage.
Skaduko. Do I still have that D4?
I
Probably
think so.
not.
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
All right, 5 points.
Okay. So you kill him. So you just incinerate this one guy, and he becomes like a pile of bones that clatter against the wall. Rufus, you hear a cry of dismay from somewhere else in the caves. You hear another one coming around the corner. I guess I'm moving you forward in the cavern if that's cool with you. What are you doing?
dismay, but definitely a Myrmidian in dismay. Not
Myrkridian, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I step out and take a shot certainly, and have my bear charge to support them. If we're charging, I guess there's nothing else you can do but charge.
Okay.
I take cover at the edge of the rocks or whatever here if I can, and
So the bear goes out to here, and it charges. It's kind of out of your view initially. Do you want to move forward to get in range?
yeah. So I will
Okay.
continue if I can. I'd move forward.
So you kind of clamber up on the slope and get to about here, and then you can see over the bear, and you have a somewhat clear shot. Go ahead and volley.
All right, here we go. Here it comes. Volley with his assist. Oh, I finally missed. You know what would happen eventually.
Okay.
Berg!
So he actually slashes the bear. So the bear is. I'm not going to deal damage to you because it doesn't really work that way. But the bear is hit in one of his forelegs, and he's got a bit of a limp as he's fighting this thing, and he gets tangled with it. So you don't really get a clear shot.
Sure. If you want to do damage to me, that's totally fine, man.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't make sense in this circumstance.
Okay, sure.
I have Pykel here. He doesn't need to be here. Okay, so the Gower clansmen rush in. Gustav, what are you doing?
On seeing the bear get hurt, I'll be like, "Heal up, bear! The fight is not over."
No!
Okay. Roll your healing for your bear. Okay, the bear's full. The bear's fine.
Full. So he's healed up to full, and it could do 1d4 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. Rufus, deal your damage.
Oh, it gets a forward damage.
Actually, I guess it would just be the bear's damage since you're not actually hitting it with an arrow. So what's the bear's damage bonus?
Oh, the bear's just 3. The bear's 3.
Okay, yeah. So he kills this with help from Gustav. Jack, you turn around. You see your party's already moving through the cavern.
How did they get to be the last person? What was her name?
Everybody kind of went. That's Yulia. Yeah, so everybody.
Let's go.
Okay, everybody kind of went in at the same time. You guys see there's another one. So you guys see the underground river that I was talking about. It kind of cuts across the center of the cavern here, and then there's a fork that goes up that way. Over here, you can see that there's like wooden makeshift bridges that they've set up that they're just like logs lashed together with animal hair or something to bridge the gap across this part of the river, but there's nothing over here to make it easy to cross. You see that they have like a sentry up here basically who sees you guys and starts shouting towards he starts shouting down towards his right over here. What do you do, Jack?
Well, fuck! I just go right for him.
Okay, so you're gonna have to
Nothing
leap the
stopping me.
river first. I'm assuming you're gonna try to jump over it.
All right, and then I'm going to do free running. I guess it is called.
Nice.
All right. Well, I won't make it back, but who cares?
Okay, so I'm gonna say, why wouldn't you be able to make it back across this river?
Oh, okay, because a couple of things broke off and it's slippery now.
Okay, fair. Yeah. So the place where you land, you actually have to kind of scramble up. So it's
Right.
you.
The place where I started is now more difficult.
Okay.
So they have a -1 forward to people who are insane as me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So the gap is widened. It's now like a almost 10-foot space at that spot.
Maybe we can use this over here, you know.
So you go up after this guy. He's actually up on an elevation like 7 or 8 feet up off of the floor of the cavern. So you have to like scramble up to get to him, and you're like passing these little glowing, mushroom things on the wall as you like.
So I'm using near to wrap my chain around him and drag him down below.
Okay, yeah. So give me a hack and slash for that.
Hack and slash. Bam, 7. Uh-oh. He gets
Okay.
damage to me.
Yeah. So you
Let's see if he survives. Hold on. Damage.
Okay.
7. Ooh, that's a great.
Okay. So he does not survive. However, he has set off the alarm. Let's see. Yep. Putting some guys out the token layer here. So you kill this one. One of them comes leaping over from an even higher area and comes like scrabbling over the cavern wall and takes you by surprise and slashes you.
Defy danger?
Oh no, you already failed the hack and slash roll, so
he hits my my leather.
Okay, yeah. So your studded leather soaks the impact of his claws. These guys are piling down, like ready to swarm you, basically.
Oh, thank God they outnumber me.
Yeah. Yulia says that, and you're like, well, we'll fix that. And she throws a spear. This guy ducks behind cover, though, and manages not to get hit right away. Who's up next? Dram. So I'm going to continue moving you guys along the cavern, because I'm assuming you guys are all traveling more or less as a group, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, sure.
Don't have to be too strict about the turn order here.
Yeah, I close my fists one after the other, kind of like alternating. And as I do so, like a spark begins to emerge, and then finally like a jet flame, and I use it to rocket across the river.
Okay, nice. That's awesome. Okay.
Or at least I'm gonna try that.
Do it.
Let me roll. What do I roll? I guess Zuko style, right? That's Zuko. That's a Zuko. That's a Zuko
Okay.
move. Yes.
Yeah. So your rocket of flame. Nice. It's sufficient to launch you across the gap, despite Jack's best efforts to prevent it. So you rocket over there, and you can get all the way up to the top here. You want, or you can land on the bottom. Which do you prefer?
Yeah, I land at the top. But
Okay.
Is Jack's chain a flame or not a flame?
It is a flame.
It isn't a flame?
It is a flame.
It is a flame.
It is a flame. It is a flame.
It's your flame. I borrowed it.
No, I know that. I know. I'm wondering. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Dram, as you're jumping across the gap, when you're like here, you get a brief glimpse over here, and because you're only in the air for like a second, but as you're looking kind of out of the corner of the eye, you see that there is a circle of Myrkridia around a large structure of some kind, surrounded by these glowing mushrooms, and they're all like chanting and like praising towards the structure. It's up here.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I land, and then I borrow some of his flame, and I make like a figure eight out of it. That's kind of just like floating flame as I defend against attacks.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, so let's see. That was we're on to Rufus, I think. So those guys have gotten across. Right. I'll move you up. So, the bear is like
charging forward, trying to move forward, looking for stuff, trying to keep him protected, firing at anyone he's fighting with. Yeah.
The bear comes down to the shore here and starts looking for a place where it can go down and like swim across.
Sure. Okay, so I'll just volley without him if I have to here. I'll
Okay.
try to support my boys across the way.
Okay, go ahead and volley.
All right, here's that shot.
Holy
Ooh,
shit!
take one off of that. I gave myself a free +1 for my bear.
Oh, that's okay. Deal your damage.
Yeah. Ooh,
So you hit the one that was not the one that was attacking Jack, but the one behind him that's a little bit easier to hit. You take him out.
nice. I'm getting lucky, baby.
Yeah, the bear starts to go down to the river, and it slowly starts to trundle across this gap, and it's like trying to scrabble its way up onto the bank. It's having a little bit of trouble. Gustav, what are you doing?
I'm going to move in a little bit closer so I can see, and I shall heal Jack.
Okay. As you're casting your healing spell, you see the barbarians run up. Mina leaps across and lands on the bottom here. Ludwig tries to leap across and kind of lands in the water and starts splashing as he goes downstream a little bit. You don't have a third guy. Sorry, he shouldn't be here. There we go. Go ahead and roll your healing.
All right. Actually, who's actually injured?
Jack's not injured.
Jackson?
I think you just healed everybody. They haven't taken any damage yet.
All right. In that case, I'll just bump
D4,
up this.
baby. Or a forward or something.
I could select a 2, so I'll give him 1 plus 1d4 forward to damage. I
Okay.
think it says you have to choose different ones. It's just only choose 2 effects. So, all right.
So you're gonna give him plus 2d4 to damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And it looks like you might need that because there is a growl from the far end of the cavern, and this dude wanders into view. I don't know if you can see that from here, Jack. You should be able to, I think.
I love it.
Oh shit! Black and white big boy. I love it. Yeah, baby, I'm with you.
All right, Jack, what are you doing? So you got this guy like on the wall, kind of like scrambling down to get you.
I totally ignore them using my artful dodger.
Okay, nice.
And immediately go for this guy.
Okay. I'm going to say you're not outnumbered against him because they're confused and you kind of got past them. So you're not going to get the bonus for that, unfortunately.
I think I got a 7. That's good enough. That's fine.
Okay.
So I get my damage and 2d4 or something like that. So damage. That's so great. But I got +1 and I'm not outnumbered.
I got to find his damage. Hold on.
Oh, wait. These guys start with a near, right?
Yeah.
That's like 10-foot reach or something like that. Near is, all right?
Yeah, I'll say they're within near. That's fine.
So I'll be right here, so we're about equal distance, and I'll whip my chain around so I can get them with the after effects. So I'll put the extra 2 damage to them.
Okay. So you're.
Here's my 2d4 here. Bam.
So you're okay. So you're not going after the big guy then?
12 total.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's probably enough to kill him. Let me check. Monsters. First time I've had to actually look up a monster because this monster is one from the book, not from the module.
Oh, shizzle bits! Look out, boys.
I usually take names and ask questions afterwards.
That's right. Fuck yeah, Punk is on fire.
Literally.
Okay, so he's you get him with a chain, and he is not really happy about that. Here we go. Okay, so he has a tough hide, and you think for sure this is a killing blow, even against a thing like him. But it reaches up and kind of grabs the chain with one arm, and the chain like wraps around its neck, but its neck is like a tree trunk, and so it has this flaming chain on it, hurting it, but it's still coming at you, and it
defy danger.
Yeah,
damage, so.
You take the damage because you hack and slash. So it comes tromping towards you and it kicks you, and then it's gonna deal. It deals 8 damage, and as it sends you flying against the wall.
All right.
I rolled a 1, son.
Yeah, that's its minimum damage, by the way.
That could have killed you. Like, oh my god, that thing is okay.
Jack. Who the fuck do
All
you
right,
think I am?
beware, y'all.
All right, Dram, you're up.
I put my second highest score in con. Or something like that. No, I have charisma.
The Myrkridia, who Jack has got past, they're like, okay, the troll's eating him. So they both come at you. What do you do?
Sweep the leg. No,
Okay.
sweep their legs.
We'll call that a hack and slash.
Okay. That's a strength-based skill.
Yep. Nice, well done. Okay, deal your damage. Okay, so you trip this one, he falls, and do you have any kind of weapon in hand? Like a melee weapon?
No.
No, okay. So you trip this one, he falls and like splits his skull against the rock because he like falls face first down into the lower level.
Yeah.
As Mina scrambles up, you turn to the second one slashes you.
Oh.
You take 2 damage. It grabs you with its claws as you like kind of half pick it up and hurl it over your head and launch it down into the river, and it goes face first into the water.
I believe in you.
Yeah, Rufus, the bear looks to you and looks at Ludwig and is like, "Should I get him, or do you want me to go that way?" Ludwig is like struggling in the river.
Are they getting away? We feel like we got leadership. Do we got any higher objectives here? Clearly, I care about my friends.
You can roll a discern if you'd like.
Ooh, will I lose my turn?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
All right. Can my bear help?
No, not with this.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
All right, here's the roll. 9. It's close. With the bear, I would have had a 10. Damn. Well, like, what are we? Is somebody getting away here, guys? Are we worried somebody's getting away?
I don't. Go ahead. So these guys are fighting. You're doing this in the heat of the moment. Ask your question. What are you trying to figure out?
You're right. I guess I will. Yeah. How in this last moment of discomfort are they trying to trick us? What here is not appears what it is. How are they still trying to trick us? They're ambushers. They built a plan.
Yeah. So you see you actually look out across the river over to here. Can you see that from here where I'm picking?
Let me zoom out. Yeah, no, I'm there.
Oh, sorry. You can see that, right?
Yeah, no, I'm there.
Okay, so you look out over across the river at this structure. You see that this structure is like it's almost like a flat-topped pyramid made of human skulls, and this is an actual art from the game, by the way. They're worshiping around this thing, and you see as you're watching, out comes another one of those Myrkridian pack mages. He comes across this bridge here, and with him, he has a couple of undead thrall. I gotta grab their pogs. Hold on.
Necromancers, we got lizards, mans. I mean, come on. It's not going great. All right. Well, certainly I will try to slow them down as best I can. If I still have an action, I understand if I don't, but if I do, I'm certainly going to take a shot.
Go for it.
And convince the bear to, maybe go and make it. I don't know, go against the big guy. Should we take out Big Boy? But they've got reinforcements about to flank us. Should I send the bear into the Big Boy?
All of these things are yes.
Yeah.
We're outnumbered. We're wildly outnumbered. Nothing is a wrong move. We're wildly outnumbered.
Of these things.
Practically speaking.
All right. Well, we're going to get outnumbered, I'm sure. This seems like...
Yes, Jack says.
All right. God, this is going to be... All right. Let's make them come to us. They'll waste a turn running to us. So I'll have the bear charge the bugbear or ogre. I maneuver to get a shot. It's probably going to get me fucking hurt.
Okay. Yeah. So, I would say by the bear can't climb ladders, so it can get up there, but by the time it gets up there, whatever happens between Jack and that is going to be over.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was a ladder. My bad.
Yeah, the ladder's here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put that on the map.
Can it get to any other enemies? Like, oh, maybe block
There's
this
the ladder.
bridge? I guess they're pretty good swimmers.
Yeah, it can make it over to the bridge. Yeah, so it can basically swim and then climb up onto the bridge.
Can I get across? Can I get across and get a shot off?
So it's going to be defy danger, strength, or dex if your choice if you want to jump over the river.
Okay, gotcha. On coming, here it is. Oh gosh.
Okay, and you have -1 forward because you're trying to take the same route that Jack took. So unfortunately, you slip. I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to? You basically are going to need both hands to hold on. Are you going to land and lose the arrow that you were holding, or are you going to go into the water with all your stuff?
No, I'll lose an ammo if that's what.
Okay, yeah, so lose an ammo.
All right, I'm down to 1 out of 3 on my arrow ammo.
Okay. Yeah, so you fired quite a few shots. You're getting a little bit low.
Yeah, for sure.
You still got a dagger.
That's true.
It's almost time for Skeeter to die.
Yeah.
You can't kill the bear. He's got the banjo. Who's going to play the banjo? Okay, the Hearthguard.
Ghost, like Obi-Wan, it's going to be the ghost of the bear playing the banjo.
Ghost bears, no.
That sounds super powerful.
Okay, Yulia throws one of her spears at one of the thrall. The thrall now has a spear stuck in it. Let's see. The clansman, Mina, scrambles up the slope, and she's gonna help you, Jack. So you're gonna get +1 as this thing comes at you again to whatever you're gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna hack and slash it.
Okay, roll it. And then Gustav, decide what you're doing as well because you're on deck here.
All right.
Okay. So
you know what I caused I race behind it, and then drag it away. So it's going to do damage.
Deal your damage.
Oh, 3 damage. 4 damage total.
That actually does kill it. So let's see.
The fire. But I think I have to do a restart on my fire, I think, though. So I caused the flame that's around its neck to explode, and then I chopped one over.
I'm trying to think what they would. They're not in a position to attack you, so I'm going to use that attack to deal their damage to somebody else. So the thrall start to cross this bridge, shambling slowly across, and start trying to hack at your bear with their axes, Rufus. Gustav, you see this going on. The Myrkridia are all still chanting around this thing, except for the mage who's directing the thrall. What do you do?
Shoot.
You also see Ludwig trying to scramble to shore. He's like clinging frantically to the wet river rocks over here.
Well, I'm just going to keep doing my arcane art. Let's see. Can't see Jack from here, unfortunately. So I'm going to power up Dramstroker.
Okay.
I'll be like, it's time to power up. Enemies are about. Our rangers floating away.
All right, Dram, you're up.
Oh, hey.
No, you got to save the bear and also Ludwig. No pressure. Gustav's encouraging you. What do you do?
Okay, yeah, I get into a low guttural chant, and I start to like swirl my arms, and then I build up some nice indigestion from my belly, and a ball of fire works its way up my throat, and I spit it at the bridge.
Sweet. Okay, deal your damage.
Ignite it, and maybe them all fall down.
Okay, so actually,
of that nature.
I'm gonna so do your Zuko style.
Oh, it's a plus 2d4. It's for damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
think that's a hit.
you annihilate the bridge. 2 of the thrall fall into water. Let's see. So they disappear. So clicking the wrong thing here. Sorry.
Oh, and I'm standing in sumo, like squatting, and then I kind of fart, and a little flame comes out.
Okay. So the bridge is gone.
Change your pants, master.
But Drem, you see the 2 thrall that were coming up to the bridge. They turn aside and they just keep marching, and they march down into the river and disappear.
They're almost as intelligent as the Jack.
Okay, Rufus, you're up. Your bear was in trouble, but isn't anymore.
Yeah. Wow.
You see, yeah. The party's doing a number on these guys. They're not really prepared for this. The pack mage turns and lifts his like staff that he's got, and a flame starts to form at the end of it. And he's looking at, I guess the bear is his closest foe. What do you do?
Egad, I move forward like a madman. You shan't shoot my brother Skeeter.
Okay,
And I
so
try to shoot that
give me
mage.
defy danger. I'll say it's strength or con, your choice to get up the ladder quickly and get a shot off before he can do what he's doing.
Can my bear give me help?
No, not for climbing the ladder. No.
All right, there it is.
I like your ladder. It's like this wood thing that somebody put in the corner of their house.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get up and you get a shot off just as the mage is casting. Roll your volley.
Do it.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's only 7. It could be worse, I guess.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, so you interrupt the spell. You hit him, although you don't kill him. But he drops his staff on the ground and like scrambles to pick it up and also dive for cover. And he's got an arrow sticking out of his left arm. Let's see. Gustav, you're the only one left on this side of the river besides Yulia. Yulia also throws a spear at the pack mage, and she manages to hit the pack mage. The spear doesn't seem to, like, it kind of is a glancing blow. It does a little bit more damage to him.
I'll power up that blow.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Holy
Plus
shit!
2d4.
So, okay, roll your 2d4. Okay. It's fortunately still not enough damage to kill the pack mage, but you sort of steer her spear. What would have been a glancing blow actually gets him in like the gut, kind of in the side, and he staggers and like falls half prone. Let's see, Mina. You guys see Mina clambers up this ladder like lickety split, goes charging over this cliff here and goes yeah, and like leaps across the gap and slays one of the Myrkridia.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then Ludwig manages to get himself out of the river. He's kind of not in a position to fight, but at least he's not in danger. Jack, you're up. You've got a dead troll, and you hear lots of fighting going on over there.
All right. Well, we're bored with trolls.
Okay.
All right. We don't care about that shit. We're doing some free running. Bam! Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Hey,
okay.
everybody. And then this is the last. No, we have to do Burning Brand, right? I think we have to do Burning Brand, right?
You can, yeah, if you want to. You can do it in the air as you're running over there.
I'm just smashing him over the thing. Bam! I smash him over. I just hit him with my fucking fist.
Okay.
I don't even have time to light my thing on fire because I burned it on the.
Okay. So go ahead and deal your damage. Do you want to do the extra d6?
No, I'll just do 3, 4, 5 because I'm outnumbered up there.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Well, no, you're facing the mage out alone because those guys aren't actively fighting right now. They're doing their worshipping thing. So I'm not going to say the outnumber applies in this case. But yeah, you.
But I'm unarmed. And I'm unarmed. Unarmed counts. It is upbringing. How do I print that?
Just click on the move name usually.
It's not a move. It's so I'll copy and paste. Okay, so this is the paste. All right, now hit enter.
There you go. Oh,
See,
you
I'm
are.
unarmed.
Okay.
So I told do a
all right, fair.
5.
So you kind of like drop the chain because it's just unwieldy in this circumstance.
The chain is now fire. Now it's become one with the fire. It is the brand.
Okay. Yeah. So you punch this guy, and he like falls over up against the side of the pyramid, and he's like frantically trying to cast another fireball, and he like is shouting something as he does, and Jack, you turn as he's kind of looking behind you, as the three thrall that was it four thrall that went into the water come back up behind you on your side of the river.
Oh, now I'm outnumbered.
Yes, now you're outnumbered. Okay, go ahead and add that +2 damage. I guess I'm adding that. Yeah, so now you're outnumbered. Dram, you see this? He's obviously like surrounded by these guys. You're not going to be able to fireball the mage because you're going to hit Jack. If you're okay with hitting Jack, that's another matter.
Do it. We're brothers in fire. It won't harm me.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I look at Skeeter. I say, Skeeter, buddy, little help. And I run, and I run up Skeeter.
Skeeter
like,
goes. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait, where's Skeeter?
Go,
going?
Skeeter! He's a great fighter.
Skeeter's there.
I run up Skeeter like a stair, like stairs.
Okay, nice.
And I swan dive off of Skeeter, but then I turn my body sideways into like a, I guess, vertical roll.
Okay.
and I try to like splash and hit all the dudes and knock everybody down like a bowling ball.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's Defy Danger Dex. Gustav, okay. What music are you playing for this beautiful pirouette?
Oh yes, I needed opera. Thank you.
Gustav, what are you playing?
He's going to actually do this. He's going to go.
Okay, go for it. Roll your arcane art. Okay. So I'm assuming you're giving him. What effect are you giving him?
2 fucking D4 damage.
Yeah, 2
okay.
2d4 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna say because you're like sweeping all these guys, you're not gonna do your class damage, but you will do the 2d4 damage, and you. Actually, he's failing to do his pirouette. Does anybody want to? Rufus, do you want to give him a hand? Do you want to give him some covering fire as one of the thralls starts to try to hack him? Go for it.
Fuck yes. So it's a straight 8.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, this would be an 8.
Volley or a straight 8, one of the two.
Awesome. Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say with that and the bard support, it's enough. So you bowl them off, and you knock 3 of them back into the river, and then the bear comes up and just kind of shoves the 4th one off the bridge. They're all back in the river again, and then that leaves you, Jack, alone with the pack mage and Mina. And Mina runs up and just cuts the pack mage's head off as he's like busy trying to cast a fireball at you because he was pretty wounded already. So she finishes him off. These Myrkridia are startled from their like religious rite now that their spiritual leader is dead, and they start to kind of try to scatter and flee, but you guys are blocking their path of retreat, so it looks like they might fight out of desperation. Jack, you're kind of in between them and freedom. What do you do?
I go up on top of the fucking pyramid and piss on it.
Okay. I love it. Are you trying to like
stupid? Hey,
are you trying to impress or intimidate them in some kind of way?
So I'm doing. This is the effect of the old charm.
Okay. I don't know if they find you likable in this circumstance.
My piss is on. Hey, the spark, there's this piss all over the thing and it lights on fire.
Nice. Okay, so you set the skulls on fire as they are now sort of open to flee. The bear eats one of them as he tries to flee. This guy flees over here, and then you can see him over there, Rufus. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's like a little island over there. You could see across it. I think the dynamic lighting is a little messed up, so you can't actually see it.
That's okay. I get
but
that.
there's
Yeah, I'd move for a shot. I'd tell
I'll put you over there just so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's
Oh yeah, thank you.
okay.
All right.
So there's this little hut here. He like runs across this bridge to try to get away, and realizes he's on this little island with nowhere to go. And you see him. You have a very clear shot at him. Do you want to shoot him?
Yeah. Do we want anyone alive, guys? Should we just drop them? I mean, they're pretty like religious fanatics and stuff. I feel like just drop them, right?
Yeah, man. Why are you asking? Shoot them
Fuck yeah!
up.
All right, these fucking savages. How dare they?
No, how
Another
dare you?
another one jumps in the river.
Oh, all right. No experience tonight except for one, but I got a lot of successes. I get some lucky hits tonight.
Okay, deal your damage.
Oh, low damage. 2 + 3 is 5 total.
Okay, you kill him. So actually, you hit him and it stuns him for a second, and then the bear lumbers over and kind of climbs up out of the river and grabs him and just bites his head off. And then this guy tries to run, and he like splashes into the river and starts like doggy paddling down the stream, and Ludwig slices him in half. And then Mina goes running after these guys as they try to flee. I forgot to put this one on the board.
Man, we are vicious motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, so she kills this one. Let's see who's up next. I sort of lost track of the turn order here. I'm gonna say, just for narrative's sake, let's see. Yulia is still over here with you, Gustav. She kind of looks, and it's like the battle is out of her view now, where she can't really help. She looks at you, Gustav, and she shrugs. And then she sees this guy coming around the corner, about to jump in the river, and she hits him with a spear and kills him as well. And then Dram. So you see that these guys are about to converge on Mina and slash at her in a desperate frenzy to escape. What do you do? These guys are coming out from behind the pyramid, attacking Mina. Maybe you can actually see that. Yeah.
I'll continue to reinforce Dram's attack power. 2d4.
All right.
Crushing it. Damn.
Okay, Dram. So what are you doing to these guys that are ganging up on Mina?
I'm gonna defend Mina. I'm gonna clap my hands together, and and create like a shockwave of fire that kind of envelops her like a shield.
Okay, so
I want to defend.
I'm gonna say you can use your int to defend instead of your con for that if you like, or whatever your other stat is for your burning brand. I forget what that is.
Int is great.
Yeah, or your There you go. Okay, so you successfully defend her. They stagger back, frightened, and they're cornered with nowhere to go. And I'm gonna say you blast them again and finish them off, unless you object.
No, I don't object. Kill those bloody monsters.
Yeah, so you incinerate the last three guys because you now have a nice clear space, and they're like backed into a corner. They have nowhere to go, and you just have the right area to just annihilate them.
Yeah, I turn into a flamethrower, and I just...
Yeah. I think the pack mage...
They're screaming and burning.
Okay, the thrall starts climbing out of the water again. The bear grabs one of them and just rips his arm off. It tries to swing its axe with the other arm, and the bear rips its other arm off, and it just kind of stands there awkwardly. And then Rufus, you see these other three thrall trying to climb out of the water again. They're over on the wrong side of the bank to fight you. They're kind of behind Mina, but Mina's turning around to look at them. What do you do?
Oh, I pursue. Maybe we have to take care of this guy, or he's going to stab me in the back.
Oh yeah, that guy too.
Yeah. So we'll take care of this last boy here. I don't know. Am I too close to volley? I might step back if I'm not in his reach. Or
No,
however that works.
no, you can volley. I just moved you because of the vision issue.
Okay, cool. So maybe on the bridge or whatever. All right, here's
Yeah.
the shot. Oh, maybe add. Oh, dude, I've got lucky tonight, man.
Nice.
Shit. Here we go. Here's that damage. Ooh, not major damage, but 7's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Okay, so you kill this one, the bear turns around and kills another thrall, or kill is a relative term because they're already dead, but he destroys it.
So maybe I back off a smidge, hoping I don't get swarmed. Take another shot, and that's it for me. Thanks.
Jack, you're standing on a flaming pyramid. Yulia is over here on the far bank. She just looks at you and gives you a thumbs up. What do you do? Coming after the thrall? Okay. Go
Have
ahead.
any of us ever seen any necromancy? Have any of us ever seen any undead shit? Is this like Looney Tunes shit for us? Have they ever done this shit before?
Oh yeah, you've seen. Well, yeah, I want to say you guys have seen Thrall before. They just sometimes they just shamble into a village and attack everybody who hasn't managed to run away for one reason or another,
Like
and just hack everybody to pieces.
Yeah.
You would say it's natural, except now you're not so sure anymore.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Oh, Jack, you stud muffin. That was.
But yeah, there's definitely a whole there's a whole ceremony in sort of the cultures of the living people of this age that has to do with burying the dead deeply, in like stone coffins where they can't come back up again, because that's a thing that happens all the time. Yeah, so Jack, you hack and slash, do your damage. You dealt your damage. You deal 1 damage. The 2 thrall gang up on you and strike you with their axes. Your hit doesn't even slow them down, really. Okay. And they deal 4 damage to you. Let's see, and then Rufus, you're in a pretty good position to help Jack. What do you do?
Absolutely going to assist Jack. He seems like he's having a rough time of it.
Okay.
Send the bear in to give a little backup if possible. Can I get into position to volley?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Here it comes. Oh, just barely a success.
Okay. I see what you did there. Well, you do your damage. Oh, which option are you choosing?
Let's see here. I feel like we're taking him out. I think I'll use my last unit of ammo.
Nice. Okay.
Ammo. My quiver is almost empty.
Okay, yeah, so you spend your last couple arrows putting it into the thrall. It takes them several arrows each, but you are a fast shooter. And you kill that one. You put a couple arrows in that one. Gustav, you're up. Do you want to help give Rufus some buff on his last shot?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Dude.
All right.
You can fuck some shit up yourself, dude.
You see Gustav's arcane magic, kind of swirls around your arrow and guides it straight into the neck of the thrall, and its head just kind of pops off and rolls off into the river. All right. So with that, you guys have killed all the Myrkridia and cleared out this nest.
We dunsed it.
The party searches the nest, and you guys find. 1 second.
Oh, nice work, guys.
Yeah.
You guys searching the Myrkridia in the lair and also the ones outside of the entrance. You find that one of them has a weird small sphere of glass. It's like the size of a tennis ball. That is not something a Myrkridia would normally have. It's clearly magical in nature. It's got like runes all over it. And actually, it's glowing when you find it. When you look outside the cavern entrance, it has this faint green glow, kind of swirling. Let's see. The Myrkridian pack mage, in his hut, you find sacred herbs, 3 uses, a collection of jewelry and precious gems that his pack has looted from nearby villages worth 500 coin total. And
500? No shit. You're
500 coin.
500?
Yep.
Dude, that's fucking breaking the economy. That's fucking nuts. Hell yeah. All right, 500 coin, 500 coin.
Yeah, and then you also find there is the mage in his hut has this kind of little study in there where he's got this like profane altar of his own set up in addition to the big pile of skull thing outside. He's got his own little altar set up where he's got like sacrifices and he's got like animal bones and like markings in blood on the walls and stuff like that. And you see there's both human and Myrkridian remains in there as well. He's got these grisly trophies decorating this one wall of his hut. And placed in the center of this spot is this book. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I might have it as a handout. Let me see. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Um.
Good times tonight, too. Everybody got to really kind of show off some skills, except for poor Ken, dude. I'm telling you, dude, you bard bastard. You've got more than just buffs. You don't have to always buff. You can get in there, mix it up if you want. I've got a healing spell. I can back you up.
You
brother.
wanted to buff.
Yeah, but I know. I want to get him, get him some shine,
Oh, no. You guys get in there. I'll buff from the side and like
He's too sweet.
I don't normally get into it in the battlefield. I prefer getting into it in the bedroom.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Absolutely. I will not judge a brother. Oh, please. Please stop. I don't know. You could at least trick the fuck out of somebody sometime. We'll see. You'll get some shine, I'm sure.
Oh, here it is. Okay. I found a picture. Hold on. You guys don't have any Legion soldiers there, so all those dudes are not there, but that book is there.
Oh,
the one that he's holding.
Is it fiction or nonfiction?
It's that big? The book is big?
Yeah, it's a big old thing.
Book. Holy shit. It's taller than a halfling.
Yes, it definitely is. It is called. I'm calling it the Horrible Tome.
All right. Cool.
All right. And so you guys, unfortunately, you guys find that nobody can read the writings contained therein.
We're all very shocked.
Yeah.
Let's see, huh? I guess we got to go back to civilization, boys and girls. What do you think?
Yeah, let's head back to civilization.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a 4-foot book, you've got to found a library or something. I mean, that's got to be the tallest book in the place.
Most of you guys have probably never even heard of a library, much less seen one.
Right.
But Rufus, you probably have because you're a Fearbog.
Well, kind of a hick, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, Dram has definitely seen one, but probably not. Actually, maybe it might be only Jack that's never seen a library, and the barbarians. They're like, "What's that? What is he talking about?"
At least live in a
There's a big place,
Mina's,
and it's full of books like this one.
Yulia looks at this horrible thing that you guys have picked up, and she looks at Jack, and she's like, "We should just burn it." Honestly.
Argue. I mean, we don't have any researcher types amongst us, really. At least they're not here. I don't know. Maybe the druid and the ranger would get in on some weird shit, but he's not here, and I don't want to provoke.
The book might give us some insight onto how to better.
But we can't read it. That's his whole point. We can't read it.
We can't read it, but someone else might.
Well, yeah, Ludwig says maybe there's somebody in.
Take it to a sage who can read it.
Yeah, maybe there's somebody in Lanfarkan. Sorry, I keep pronouncing that wrong. Lankerfan. Maybe there's somebody in Lankerfan who can read it.
Is that a full-on perilous journey to a different location? That's not back home.
For sure.
All right. Well, we could do that. You guys want to go on? I mean, just directly? Should we warn anybody? Do we think? I mean, we've taken out the closest layer, right? Do we feel like? Have there ever been? I mean, they're major ambushers, right? So they come from different directions. But do we have any indication that there's another layer within? I don't know, 10 miles or kilometers, whatever you fucking.
Yeah, so you guys think that they're kind of like all over the world in like preying on human settlements everywhere, as far as you guys know. So there's probably multiple layers. You can't imagine they all lived in this one cave, because there's like thousands of them out there. But you also know what's that?
Yeah, I hear you. More
you also know that
press on or go back
No
to our
need to
own.
create a panic when we don't even know exactly what's going on yet.
All right.
Yeah, you guys also know that there's other hunting parties that left from Gower to go and find these Myrkridia nests.
Cool. All right, so there's people out there hunting. We'll get
Right.
to hear about how horribly they were torn apart when we come back. That'll be good. Certainly, like, we take it all in. Like, try to get a good look at what a layer of theirs looks like. Like I'm literally making a map. I'm a ranger. I'm moving about. Obviously a water source is important. They're willing to live underground. I'm starting to try to establish some shit like that.
Okay, let's say
We have a Myrkridian layer.
Why don't you give me
Anybody want to assist me? Anybody want to get in and assist me on something I'm about to move on here? Anybody? I don't know. Maybe you guys are smarter than me. I am not very smart.
I was gonna say this is probably Defy Danger Wisdom, because this is like your tracker skills.
All right. Well, I got a +1, which ain't bad, but I don't know if anybody else is better. That's what I'm pushing for. Anybody willing to give me a sweet assist? I could love a +1 right now.
Ken, you want to sing him a song?
Well, if someone assists him, I can.
There you go, Jack. Jack, what are you doing to help Rufus?
The whole crew is writing a book.
That's.
Jack's +1 turns into. You know what? I'll do it twice. So that one turns into I guess a 3.
Oh,
okay.
Wait a minute! You can't stack on a single action. That's got to be out of hand.
It doesn't say an additional +1. It does say +2 instead of +1. So I'm gonna say I don't think they stack.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
That
So +2, and
that's still stuff.
I'll heal him up. I'll heal him up while I'm at it.
Okay. Right. If we got forward, why the fuck not? I guess. Oh yeah.
All right.
What are you kidding me? All right, come on, give me some luck. I got one more lucky roll in me. I tell you guys.
So Gustav, you're singing, and Jack, what are you doing to help with the mapping and stuff that Rufus is doing? Jack?
The punk is actually adding cynicism and skepticism. Like you fucking schmucks. They wouldn't do it that.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was on fucking mute. So I apologize.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak.
We have a con running. I'm Mark for him. I can't read the ship. I can do some outlining.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So he shows you how to measure, kind of, and you go and look around and start just observing things.
All right.
And make marks. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your wisdom roll.
All right, here it comes. I'm totally gonna have luck, guys. Totally gonna have luck. I know I've rolled great all night long, but it's totally.
Otherwise, we're going to the wrong place.
Yeah, right.
Actually, why don't you just?
That's fun too. I don't care.
Actually, make it just make it a discern realities roll, because that's wisdom anyway, and I was going to give you the questions from that.
Oh, I've already got my pluses in. I think it's the same.
It's the same. It should be the same.
It should be the same. Let me just roll it. I put in my pluses.
That's fine.
Ah, shit! Fuck me. At least I got a success. But god damn it!
At least it's a success.
I couldn't maintain the luck all night, boys. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay. So you can ask one question from the discern realities list about their layer or their habits or the mages or whatever.
Right. Oh wow. I mean, are these? I got to look at discern realities. That's what I got to do.
Yep.
Right. I'm up here. Let me see here. I'm just popping it up to look at it. Just popping it up to look.
Jack's taking trophies.
So Yeah. What do you guys think? Another one of these, like, what here is not as what it appears to be? Is there any way to sneak into their lair? Is something like that, maybe? I guess
Charge.
you and
Probably
your
the what
charge.
here is not what it appears to be. And I do
I feel
discern
like
realities too.
well, I mean, that's what I think. That's what I'm gonna throw down for. What here is still not what it appears to be. These are
Okay.
ambushers. I'm looking for maybe other exits. I'm looking for any way that we could maybe get into a back door. You know.
Okay, so the lair, you figure like these are natural limestone caverns. This is not something they dug, so the lair layout is going to be pretty non-standard. There's probably not a. I mean, these caverns tend to be very like porous. They're formed by water eroding, sort of less hard rock
Sure.
formations. So there's going to be a lot of little inlets and outlets. You probably can't infer a lot about the layout though, because it's like formed by nature as opposed to formed by them for some particular purpose. So they're going to adapt whatever space they find, rather than creating a space that has multiple exits or whatever. So it's possible that some of their lairs might have multiple exits, but it's not a sure thing.
Sure.
One thing that you do find, though, that you're not expecting as you go around mapping, you find that over by the fire here, there is a thing on the ground that your party didn't really notice. It kind of just looks like it's in the ashes of the fire, but you find that there is a I'll do that in a second. Hold on. You find that there is like a piece of parchment that's like burned in the fire, and you notice it because it's odd. Like it just seems out of place here. And you could see that like you can't really make out what it said, but it looked like it had writing on it.
So I immediately try to get my mage friend here to help me out with some rune reading. Like, oh man, you can't believe it. I think I found something, but I just I can't read it. Can you give me a hand, brother?
Dram, you want to take a look? Roll me
Sure.
roll me a spout lore.
Can I give him an assist?
Sure.
Does it have what stat? Does it matter? What are our we've got we got two links, I think. We got two links.
Then your assistant will be your links, yeah.
You're fine.
You will tell me something
This is gonna
interesting
roll
and
wrong.
useful.
Okay. So you find that this was actually a magical scroll that must have been possession of the pack mage, as the scroll's obviously been consumed. He burned it in the fire as part of casting the spell. And you figure, although there's the markings aren't all legible, you can recognize enough of it to know that it was a long distance communication spell. He was talking to somebody, very far away.
These guys are really organized. These are not savages by like any means. These guys are fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
Nah, just the leaders.
Dram, I heal you up by 3.
You also think from the materials that the Myrkridia, the leader, whoever it is obviously not Myrkridia, and it's probably not undead either. You think it's someone living.
Shit, I mean, I don't know any myth background off the top of my head, but yeah, that sounds interesting.
Okay, so it's I'll type the names of the NPCs in chat.
Oh yeah, no.
I just realized I could just rename the bonds and shit and add, so I could do equipment and stuff and import NPCs.
There you go.
Yulia, that's what I'm talking.
Yulia's your girl. Yulia's Spear Maiden. Yeah, Spear Maiden bitch. She's your girl.
Okay, so you guys have, this battle's been exhausting. You guys have been running and jumping and doing all kind of stuff. Even though a long time hasn't passed since you got up, you probably want to rest, because everybody's like, once the adrenaline of battle wears off, and you guys spend an hour, looking around the cavern, everybody's exhausted. Are you going to camp here, or are you going to camp out in the swamp?
Let's just camp here. I like these skulls.
Yeah.
All right. They do kind of, there is definitely a smell of burnt stuff hanging in the air, but yeah, you guys can camp here. It's actually surprisingly comfortable, because they have some dry areas that they picked, and you can find places that don't have as much refuse in them. Yeah, so we're gonna
Any sign of a forge or metal weapons?
they do not have metal weapons, no. Actually, the Myrkridia don't have metal weapons, but the Thrall do have metal weapons, and they also have metal armor. They have like kind of patchwork scale mail.
Do they appear to be like soldiers?
Like barbarian?
Yeah, you think that they were? Well, actually, give me another spout lore for that.
Oh shit! Does anybody else want to prime on this one? I'm happy to assist, but I just took the
You know, there's only so many times you can bring up the girlfriend.
I'll give it a try. About lore.
Yep.
Sure. Somebody gives him an assist, though. All right, I guess the assist wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Go for it.
You think that they were once soldiers of the Lankerfan Empire. They're a unit known as the Legion.
I told the party that.
What does he know about the Legion? Is this somebody who's gone like full army and has attacked cities
yeah.
and shit?
So the Legion is sort of like the counterpart to the Imperial Guard, which is like the main guard in Lankerfan. The Legion is sort of like an independent. They're an army, like an army of the state, but they almost operate like a mercenary unit in a way. They sort of go out and like basically try to fight undead and disperse them wherever they can, but they're kind of small in number compared to the foes that they're fighting. They often take a lot of casualties. They're famously, though, they will fight and take more casualties to avoid leaving bodies behind because they don't want the bodies to fall into the hands of the creatures that are killing them. They're renowned for their bravery, if nothing else.
All right.
And once Gustav eventually gets over to this side, he'll see the big creature, and he'll use bardic lore on it.
Okay.
See if anything extra I could discern from it.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So you can ask me any one question about it. What do you want to ask?
What is his? Just in case we run into another one, what are their primary weakness?
Let me see.
Corn dogs.
I would say, like in an actual D&D setting, this would be something that regenerates to fire, but this is not that kind of troll. It is actually, its weakness is actually its relatively slow speed and the fact that it doesn't have a lot in terms of like range weapons. Sometimes it'll throw rocks, these guys, but most of the time they just want to come up to you and hit you or kick you or bite you. So they don't tend to use like, they're not really organized. They don't use ranged weapons. They must have like somehow trained this creature or imprisoned this creature or fed it or something, but it's not really intelligent like the Myrkridia are. It's just kind of like this big dumb killing machine.
All right.
And it doesn't move that quickly.
All right, I'll let the party know. Next time we can pelt it to death from rage.
So sometimes, if you get unlucky, you encounter one that has like a couple rocks in hand and it'll throw rocks at you and they can really hurt. But then it's down to melee and you could probably outrun it.
All right.
I got one of his heads.
Yeah, you gotta. It takes quite a bit of hacking, but you managed to get its head off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think that is a good place for us to end the session. So let me do the end of session move. One moment. Okay. Oh, by the way, who's taking the glowing glass orb, if anybody?
I'll take it.
Okay. So just write down that you have this green glowing orb. It's kind of glowing faintly on and off. It seems to get brighter sometimes and dimmer other times as you're walking around with it. Let's see. So when you reach the end of your session, choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved, completely explored, no longer relevant, or otherwise. Let's go around in Roll20 order. Dram, do you have any bond that you feel is resolved?
Rufus is a doofus. Maybe he's not a doofus anymore.
Ouch.
Okay, fair. So you
Ouch.
can
That
so you can
happens.
cross that off and mark experience and write a new bond if you'd like.
Okay. Let me see here. I'll teach Gustav the meaning of sac. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. I
You can-
cast something into the.
You can
Go ahead.
invent a new one. It doesn't have to be one of the ones that's in your class list.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll come back to that then. But yeah,
Okay.
as far as my bonds, it's maybe just the Rufus one.
Okay. All right, Rufus, how about you? Did you resolve any of your bonds?
Not fully resolved. I think that my Jack the Mighty is crazy but cool goes up 1 to 2,
Okay.
however that works.
Yeah, so you can increase your bond by 1.
Yeah, so I'm now
I'm
plus
definitely
2
the same.
links. Plus 2 links with my boy, the punk.
Okay, and then Jack, you said are you increasing your link with Rufus? Did you say?
No, I have to decrease it and redo it because we're no longer in the village and we can't. So my bond previously was Rufus and I have a con running with Mary Sue, but it's just not relevant anymore, and
Oh, right.
move on to bigger and brighter prospects.
Okay, so I would say that's resolved then. So you can mark that off. So mark an experience and add a new bond.
Nice.
Now Rufus has backed me, and so it'll be like Rufus and I am Rufus's bait. That's my new. That's my
Okay.
new.
I love it. All right, perfect.
Nice.
I'm gonna write that down. In fact,
Sweet.
um,
I think I got like 3 XP from failing.
Yeah.
okay. And then Gustav, did you resolve any of your bonds?
Let's see. So I've been singing stories of Graham Stroker long before I met him in person, and now it's like it's just like met the actual person. Now I could be one of the people creating new songs.
Okay, yeah. So
for
that's
Graham Stoker.
So that's definitely resolved. So you mark experience for that. Do you feel like he lives up to the stories?
Oh yeah, definitely lives up to stories.
Nice.
Especially when he fucking flew over with
Actually,
fire.
the stories don't do him justice.
Okay. I feel like that could be a good bond if you like, or you could add a different one.
He's crazier than they say.
So what bond are you adding? Or is that the bond?
Just sing
Stories don't do
new
justice.
songs, new original songs of his stories.
Nice. Okay. So we got that. Did anybody fulfill their alignment for at least once this session?
Yes, thirst for recognition, be recognized for your actions. Your friends' recognition is nice, but not enough for what you're after. So when she gave me the thumbs up when I pissed all over the pyramid, that was like,
yeah, that's fair. Yep.
Oh, that puts me up to 7.
Okay. Anybody else? Their alignment?
Yeah, I've been spurring the party on to significant and unplanned decisive action.
I love the unplanned part.
Okay, fair. And then what about Rufus and Dram?
Yeah, my. Oh, go ahead, Rufus.
No, go ahead. Sure.
Oh yeah, my alignment is chaotic, and so, even though Rufus had probably a pretty good plan, I went ahead and I did something different.
Okay.
and I don't know. I guess it turned out right. I don't know.
I was going to throw
I was
down
chaotic.
mine too. I felt like we literally or figuratively broke some bonds here. We took out the full layer. We took out 2 leaders. We took out a full religious cult thing going on. I feel like, yeah, baby, we fucking freed an area. We gave some progressive love to the land.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you guys have freed the immediate vicinity of Gower, at least from the threat of the Myrkridia. So yeah, that definitely counts. And yours, Dram, you have I spread a dangerous new idea. Did you spread an idea this session?
I don't know.
Okay.
We just mostly
Yeah.
kill people. I don't know that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, this is a very fighty session. The next session is going to be a little bit different, I think.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I enjoyed the session very much. I just meant to say that it doesn't. I can't speak for spread a dangerous new idea.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. You can change it to something else if you would like. You don't have to.
Your
It's up to you.
apprentice pissed all over a religious symbol of the evil gods.
That's true.
Ouch.
All right, and then
Spread a dangerous new idea. Anarchy.
Did-
It's coming to your town.
did we learn something new and important about the world?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We learned tons of stuff about the species. I mean, so much.
I
It's
learned I can't read.
yeah. But I mean, at least about the species, we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot about their religion, about their the way they lay out their shit, about how they lay out their defenses,
Okay.
their
All right.
wards and shit, all kinds of stuff.
Nice. All right.
We learned that they imprisoned and trained fighters,
Nice.
like the troll. Yep.
Okay, so everybody mark experience points for that. Or so everybody mark an experience point for that. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes, bolt too, if they can.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say
Rufus got the leader. I got the troll. Is that what that is? Or whatever.
yeah. I'm gonna give you guys 2 XP for that because I feel like you guys fought like multiple bosses this session, or mini bosses.
Yeah.
And then did we loot a memorable treasure?
We got one. We don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
The shiny orb. If anything's
Yeah.
glowing, you presume it's pretty important. And we had
The
basically
book and
2
the
shiny things.
Okay, so everybody mark an experience point for that then. And that's it for the session. And don't forget to level up if you guys have enough XP.
Thanks a
Pretty
lot.
sure we do.
Lots of fun, buddy. Lots of fun.
Yeah, thanks guys. Good game.
Okay, so
Well
go
done.
over the XP thing again one more time.
So the XP is, let me see. The level up move when you have downtime hours or days. You guys have downtime because you're camping for the night. And XP equal to or greater than your current level plus 7. Subtract your current level plus 7 from your XP. Increase your level by 1 and choose a new advanced move from your class.
All right, so we take the XP. So we take 7 plus the X. So I'm level 2. So as long as I head over 9.
Yes, you have 9 or more.
So I have 10. So I have 1 XP left.
Yep.
And then I go up to level 3.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good game, guys.
Thanks a lot, man.
That was, and then I just wanted to make sure this is correct. So if you rolled 6 or less and you counted and it wasn't like reversed or something like that, it counts as an XP, right?
Yep, you got it.
All right.
If you fail from it, right?
Because that's the same thing. That's the same prospect I use for the other game. Is that if somebody changes it by a reaction and you
Then it
succeed, where you so when you take pain, that's when you get XP.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. I've got no problem with that. I just want to like double check because you've run it more often than I have, and I've gone mostly with you.
Yeah, you got it right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
have a great week, everybody. Good to hear you all.
You too. All right, and we're going to wrap the stream there. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on YouTube, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on Twitch.
Oh,
Have a good night,
go up,
and I'll see you later.
Stat.